Okay, hey guys, so we're back again, and like I said, I will do the updated version or the longer version of the Instagram algorithm that I had promised on the IG Reels TV, or I guess it's just IG Reels, not really IG Reels TV. My bad. But so I'm excited this week. I really wanted to do the Instagram algorithm because recently I've heard a lot of chatter and talk about whether or not the Instagram algorithm isn't working as well, or is if a lot of posts are being limited or whatever the case may be. And me being a person who's like really interested in this type of topic, I thought I'd take it upon myself to do a whole bunch of research and then of course make it easy for everybody to understand. So I would advise you guys to go ahead and grab your popcorn and anything else that you may need, because this is going to be kind of a long podcast. I'm not going to lie to you, but at least it'll be chock full of information. So if you love this type of stuff when it comes to Instagram algorithms and things of that nature, you will definitely love this episode for sure. So I should have grabbed myself a bottle of water while I was here, to be honest, and I do have one up, but I won't be getting it today. So let's start with this. The Instagram algorithm is actually broken down into three main factors. And real quick before I want to go in this, I want to say I did a lot of research and I got a lot of my information from either buffer.com or hootsuite.com. So for anybody who's not familiar with those things, it's usually these platforms that help you schedule your Instagram post and help you monitor and manage your social media accounts. Anywhere from Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc., etc. So a lot of these places work with, or I feel like they get their exclusive information from like an Instagram rep or something like that, but they always seem to quote Instagram representatives. It seems like it comes straight from the source. So I find it highly reliable. So with that being said, another mouthful without actually getting into the information, but let's get into it now. So the Instagram algorithm is actually broken down into three main factors, right? And those main factors are interest, timeliness, and relationship. Now, there are also three additional factors that play a smaller part in your Instagram feed rankings, which are frequency, following, and usage. So the first thing I'm going to break down here is I'm going to break down interest and exactly what it is. And forgive me if you hear like any like page ruffling or notes like that. I took a lot of notes to make sure I had all the facts for this. So interest. Interest is how much Instagram predicts you'll care about a post. So here's a quote from one of the Instagram representatives or Instagram itself. They said the order of photos and videos in your feed will be based on the likelihood that you'll be interested in the content, your relationship with the person posting, and the timeliness of the post. So that's a direct quote coming from Instagram. I'm not sure which representative gave this, but it's definitely from one of the Instagram reps. Something to note about interest is that the content that is relevant to your interest will rank higher in your feed. So there's like this theory going around, because Instagram never like directly confirmed this or not, but because Instagram is more of a photo application, it's not that far of a theory to say that they have a lot of photo recognizing software that allows them to, let's say, categorize types of posts. So when they see pictures of like dogs and stuff like that, and they see that you like a dog, they'll categorize that into, okay, this person likes dogs. And seeing how we're in 2020 and there's a lot of stuff that has like a lot of technological advancements, it's not really hard to sit here and believe and say that they've made even more specific categorized posts. So it's very easy. Every time you like something, you comment, you save it, or even when you're going through your explore page and you're clicking on a post, when you click on that post, that kind of gives Instagram a signal like, hey, they found this interesting. So the next time you go on the explore feed, you'll probably see more of those posts than you will see of the original post that you didn't click on. And that's just them trying to keep you on their platform, because the whole reason for this Instagram algorithm at the end of the day is to make sure that you as a user are going to stay on their Instagram more and more every single day. I mean, that's what they want. That's how they make money. You're on their platform, you buy something from their platform, some advertisement or something, and they make money. I mean, obviously at the end of the day, also having all this attention and eyes will also get you money as well. So it's important to them that they find a way to make sure that your experience on Instagram is personalized and 100% for you in a way that you will love it. So I'm going to keep going. There's a few more notes that I took for interest. They say that it's not impossible for a post that has very little engagement, like 10, 15 likes, 3 likes, to still be at the top of your feed, right? Because at the end of the day, it's all based on interest. They're not trying to shove something that went super viral. I mean, of course, viralness will sometimes be like a huge signal. I don't want to say this incorrect, but obviously something that goes viral, they think that most people will like it. So it will probably come across your feed, probably not your home feed, but it will definitely probably come across your explore feed. So that's it for interest. Again, and that's basically you interacting with something or how much you care about something. Also, it kind of goes both ways. How much something interacts or how much someone interacts with you as well. But that kind of goes into relationship, and I'll get into that in a second. But okay, so the next one is timeliness. And timeliness is pretty much how recent the post, like how recent is the post, right? So Instagram wants to show you posts that are recent and consequently more relevant. So again, everything is related to relevancy. So for example, right, the Instagram algorithm will reorder new posts between your current visit and your last visit. So for example, if you visited Instagram at 11 p.m. last night and then again at 9 a.m. the next morning, there were probably, let's say, 50 posts created in between. The algorithm will sort those 50 posts that were created from 11 p.m. to 9 a.m. to give you the one that they think is the most relevant and that one that you'll be most interested in, right? Now, they won't reorganize anything from 11 p.m. and before that you probably already went through, because that's not new. They're only focused on giving you new, fresh, most relevant, most interesting content that they can. So that's pretty much timeliness. The next part is relationship, and relationship is the accounts you regularly interact with. And here's a quote from Instagram, one of the reps. They say, and I quote, "And no matter how many accounts you follow, you should see your best friend's latest post." So obviously, you really being connected with people that you know and that you care about is something that is really, really important to them. This implies that the content from your best friend likely ranks higher on your feed. Now, it may not be your best friend, but they're looking for people that you have a close relationship with. So they actually do have some type of factors, which again, they never confirm officially what all of these factors are, but they have factors that try to determine the people that you care about and through studying your interactions. So interactions like straight up which posts you like, right? The people that you DM, the people you search for on the explore section of your page, and the people that you know in real life, right? So this plus many more things like comments, shares, saves, this all tells them that, hey, there may potentially be some type of relationship stronger between you and this person versus you and some other person. So naturally on your home feed, you'll get people that you know, or at least that Instagram thinks that you know, over people that you may not know. And this is all in terms of engagement, of course, how you engage with somebody. So I want to go ahead and clarify the difference between interest and relationship. So relationship deals with how you and another person interact with each other, or at least how you interact with another person. Interest has to do with the relevancy of an interest. So this is actually how you interact with something specifically. If you like a post, if you're watching it, if you're clicking, comment, saving, this is your interest towards a post, right? So when they say that, oh, you obviously have a high interest towards it, you've obviously liked it, commented, clicked on it, watched it, saved it, something. So they'll say, okay, this needs to be higher on your feed, right? Whereas relationship, they're saying, okay, well, you still did those things, but somebody also interacted back with you, right? So they're like, okay, well, these people have a relationship now. So that's how they determine that. And that's the difference. So the last part of the Instagram algorithm is the 3 additional factors, right? So the 3 factors, like I said before, were frequency, following, and usage, right? Now, frequency is how often a user opens Instagram, right? So every time a user opens up Instagram, the algorithm will try to show you the best